People, Deluded, I'm back again. Let me take a seat. Now, I was here a few moments ago, people, and I made a video about Pablo Mari. Well, it wasn't just exactly about him, but I spoke in relation to him and, you know, the talk of the agents talk and whatnot. But literally since I've got in and sat down, he's officially, oh God. Alright, cool. Pigeon gang moving mad. As you don't know, when I'm typically in Soho Square. But yeah, in the last few moments, Pablo Mari's officially become an Arsenal player. It's come out that he's joined on loan with an obligation to make it permanent, and it puts an end to the saga, really, of not only trying to get a centre-half due to our injury issues, but we've seen this guy fly to Brazil, then fly home. 1 minute it looks like it's going to happen, then it looks like it doesn't. Either way, it puts it to bed. Welcome to the club, Pablo Mari. Obviously, like I said in previous vids, people can say Pablo Mari who, and, you know, criticise him, and you know, if it goes wrong, people will quickly point at the board and say, oh, you get what you pay for, your penny pinching and whatnot. But I think for me, why I'm happy about his signing, I don't know too much about him, but I hear he's able to operate in a high line. Obviously, Arsenal, we play a high line when we're trying to play out from the back and squeeze oppositions, or we're looking to do that. So he's got to be able to do that. He's a left-sided centre-half. He looks fairly tall and fairly good height. On the topic of high lines and things like that, again, I haven't seen the player to give my own opinion more or less beyond, you know, the footage we all see and the clips. I need to see about 5 or 10 games from him or so to see his level. I don't know the capacity he is coming into this club, people, whether he's going to be a regular squad addition. It's down to him, innit? But I would say, for me, if you can play a high line, that implies to me that you've either got good positioning or you're good on the recovery. And if you ain't got pace and you're able to not get caught out, then that tells me you're a proactive defender. For me, obviously, Socrates and Luis, neither player is a player to really move forward with long term due to their age. But right now they're in good form, and you know, you can forgive them for becoming a bit complacent. So his signing kind of shakes things up, because if you're a centre half, you're thinking, oh, I need to up my game and things. Obviously, it's all on him. He's had, you know, the last 3 to 6 months, however long he's been in Brazil with Flamengo. He's won the Copa Libertadores. He's been named the best defender in the league. That's been probably his highlight of his career so far. Beyond that, he's probably, fair to say, in his home continent of Europe, he's a journeyman at best. So maybe that hunger of thinking you wouldn't get a chance at the Premier League, you didn't get a chance at City, will give him the hunger to be better. Because you look at, it's different, but you look at the careers of some of them Sheffield United lads, people. They didn't have things handed to them. They weren't talked about being the next this and the other. And you can see that hunger in them when they're playing on a football field, people. And that's what you want to see. But the man himself has been speaking, and he said, it's a massive opportunity for me to come to England, which is the best league in the world right now. Being able to play in this league and having the opportunity to play for Arsenal is incredible. So I'm really looking forward to wearing the shirt as soon as possible. The conversation started a couple of weeks ago. Arsenal told us that they were interested. We just won everything with Flamengo. I won the league and Copa Libertadores, and was also named the best centre-back in America. So that will have helped Arsenal notice me. And it's true, all of these things, you know, on top of you're hearing that, you know, Sanye had something to do with his agents, Edu was doing this, Mikel knows him, a bit of that, these things all help correlate towards it, people. But he just said he's been there for a couple of weeks. It's only this last week, couple of days, where he's getting on planes and things like that, is when people are aware of his interest. So again, people will say it's penny pinching and things, but the club might have been doing their due diligence. If they said weeks, was he someone that they identified weeks, months before in the process and watched him? You know, obviously, if they were monitoring him and you watched the game against Liverpool where he did okay, that might have convinced them. It remains to be seen just how good he is, but for me, we're getting down to the wire in terms of the window, and we've been able to bring somebody into the club that can fill a void. Obviously, it puts pressure on teams, and for me, I'd like another centre-half in the summer. He's here on loan, so it's all down to him to improve and whatnot. He's also said, I'm happy to be here today and to have signed for a big club. I'm going to do my best to help my teammates in the club. When I spoke with my agent, it was a big thing that Arsenal were interested in me. This was one of the best teams in the world, so I'm absolutely delighted to be joining. I'm really looking forward to playing in this jersey, and helping my team. He's officially joined on loan until the end of the season, as been announced on Arsenal.com. He's obviously 26 years of age, and he's just come fresh off winning stuff. So that, you know, he's been a part of a team that's won stuff, that's been togetherness. I want to see that rub off on his teammates. I want to see, you know, him transpire that for Arsenal, because again, I don't care about these names and things like that. Clearly, if we sign someone like Van Dijk, yeah, it will gas everybody. Everyone will be gassed. Obviously, we can't sign him, but at the end of the day, I'm not saying this guy's better than Van Dijk. Clearly, he's not. But if he can be a defender, be a competent defender, and actually defend, and he brings some of that, you know, winning mentality that he's shown and displayed a good mentality being in Brazil, that's what I'm all for it. He's got experience. At the end of the day, I don't care for names. If he can come here and do a job at centre half, put pressure on the team, and just be someone that can just stand up and be counted for. This is why the pigeons are coming. Can keep feeding them backside, man. You fucking idiot. But yeah, people, if he can come and be someone, fucking hell, it's like the apocalypse. Fuck, people. See what I'm talking about? Fuck. I'm standing up, man. I mean, I like them thing there, but yeah, people, I'm hoping he comes and does something good. Edu has been speaking in relation to him, people, and he has said Pablo is an experienced player who will provide us with additional defensive quality. We've been monitoring Pablo's career for a while, and we are very pleased to have reached an agreement with Flamengo for him to join us on loan initially until the end of the season. Together with Mikel and his coaching team, we are looking forward to seeing Pablo in an Arsenal shirt. So hopefully we've done our due diligence, we're able to persuade him, and he's able to hit the ground running. Again, I don't know, I know Arteta and him were both at cross paths at City, so I don't know the degree in which their relationship is, but you know, all of these things help to boost us, people, and whatnot. So hopefully it's a success. I'm not one of the guys, leave my green tea alone, man. Moving forward, people, moving to Bruno Guimaraes, who allegedly is joining Lyon. We know they've got Juninho, and he probably, you know, made the difference, but he was linked with Atletico and he was linked with Arsenal. We'll never know the interest or if there was actually offers on the table by Arsenal, but to play devil's advocate, he has said, what made a real difference for me to choose Lyon was Juninho. He personally called me. He told me he's going to make me the best midfielder in the world. I really believe his word, and 90% of the move was because of him. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's about convincing people to join the club. Whether we was legitimately interested in my man or not is a completely different topic, and we'll never know, people. But I just thought I'd mention that. But on that note, I've got nothing more to add, so I'm going to get out of here. People, deluded, I'm out.